A Charlotte man learned the hard way this weekend that cutting someone's grass does not give you the keys to their house.
What? A Charlotte man had to learn such a thing?
37-year-old Michael Brown is facing multiple charges after deputies say he threw a massive party at a Weddington home where he was hired just to do yard work there.
Stay tuned because this story is insane, and he says he did nothing wrong.
All it took was a phone call to the real owners to know they weren't home, but hundreds of people without their knowledge were making it home. Secluded by trees at a home in Weddington, there was no hiding a several hundred-person pool party from curious neighbors Saturday.
That's not a venue. How are they managing this? So we were disturbed with all the traffic and the cars and the people.
When deputies arrived, they say Brown initially claimed the house was his. When that story fell apart, he said it belonged to his grandparents. Finally, deputies say he admitted the truth. He was just the lawn guy.
The lawn man, that's what I'm saying. Why would he do something like that? The man already paying the boys' yard. I trust him enough to have him around his place.
Just like, who does that?
37-year-old Michael Brown is accused of taking a break from his landscaping business last Saturday night to plan this huge illegal house party that led to him facing multiple charges.
I didn't break the law. I just broke some rules of probably what my owners didn't want me to do. But I didn't break the law.
Brown says this was a graduation party for his son and his son's friends.
Just wanted to always, do something where we could create an income and bring a positive environment for his friends.
Did you charge people to get in?
We did not charge, but we did charge because of security reasons.
We wanted to create an income, but we did not charge. But we did charge.
What he was actually doing was charging an entry fee. So we actually recovered and seized just a little over $3,000.
The owner knew I was supposed to be there.
Brown strongly disputes the story UCSO is telling.
I never spoke to them about anything about who stayed there or who owned the place. It wasn't my right to tell them that because it's private property.
He also remains confident that he hasn't lost a client.
I'm just waiting for them to come home just so I could continue to build my relationship and we can move forward.
The homeowner's son spoke to the local media and set the record straight.
He is definitely delusional. In fact, not only has he lost a client, he's probably lost all of the other clients that potentially he's gotten in that neighborhood.
John Tay Birch says Brown first got the job working for his parents after telling them he was trying to start a landscaping business.
Unfortunately, because of their kindness, right, people tend to take that for weakness. And that's exactly what happened here. I was very angry at the fact that happened. I knew when I saw that there was no way my parents knew any of this. Bro, you cut grass. You're the hired help. So you were there for that reason and that reason only.